Imagine this. You're down 3-1 in the 2016 NBA Finals, entering Oracle Arena against the greatest regular season team of all time. By all accounts, your season is over. And that's where LeBron and Kyrie found themselves. Their obituary was being written. History told us it was done. Until it was rewritten, because what happened next was supposed to be impossible. They each dropped 40 points in the greatest performance we've ever seen from a duo, flexed their superhuman athleticism, pulled off shot-making wizardry, and delivered in the clutch in a way that no teammates have ever done before. I mean, Steph Curry claimed that he's never seen two guys play at that level before. It was historic. What LeBron and Kyrie did in 2016 shook the NBA to its core, and I don't think we'll ever see anything like it again. They were
unstoppable.
What the hell is that?
After ditching Cleveland in 2010, LeBron was crucified by the entire Cavaliers fan base. In their eyes, he was never coming back. And overnight, he became the NBA's villain, as he went on to capture 2 championships in 4 years down in South Beach. And then he decided to right his wrongs. "I'm coming home" were the words spoken by LeBron James in the 2014 offseason, promising to deliver a long-awaited championship to his hometown. And awaiting him in the land was a 4th-year rising star in Kyrie Irving, a young, flashy, Showtime point guard to pair next to the athletic freak in LeBron. Alongside the addition of Kevin Love that same offseason, Cleveland was a true contender, built to win now. And they were as good as advertised. In their first season together, they unleashed havoc on the Eastern Conference and made their way to the finals to face the MVP and the #1 seed in the NBA. It was poised to be a great series too, as Game 1 was a classic that needed overtime, where Cleveland's title dreams turned into a nightmare. In the extra frame, Kyrie drove to the rim, went to pull it back, and fractured his left kneecap, an injury that would put him out for the rest of the series. And with Kevin Love already sidelined since the first round, the Cavs were in trouble. All by his lonesome, LeBron went superhuman the rest of the series, as many believed he should have been Finals MVP despite losing in 6, as Golden State captured the championship to complete their dream season. Injuries killed the Cavaliers, and LeBron's promise to his city would have to wait. Entering the 2016 season, Cleveland stayed shorthanded, as Kyrie missed the first 24 games of the year recovering from that knee injury. Thankfully, LeBron was there to carry the load, and as Irving made his return in mid-November, they didn't miss a beat. The Cavs immediately found their stride, and they finished the season with 57 wins as the #1 seed in the East. As long as they stay healthy, Cleveland is a serious threat to win the title. I mean, that's obvious, right? It was the lowly 8-seeded Detroit Pistons awaiting the Cavs in round 1, and in game 1, Kyrie had those boys dancing. He hit him with long-range off-the-dribble threes, fades out of the post like he was Kobe, and a shifty cross into a lay on his way to a sizzling 31-point night. Oh, and LeBron did a bit of everything with 22, 6-11, 2-2. The duo gave us a taste of what's to come and go up 1-0. In Game 2, Uncle Drew kept the hot hand, lighting the Pistons up for 13 in the first quarter. Then he tagged in the King in the second, as he exploded for 14 in the frame, including a two-handed stuff all over Reggie Bullock. The Kyrie-LeBron duo couldn't be tamed. They win by 17 and take a 2-0 series lead. It took quite literally no time for Bron and Kyrie to get acclimated in Detroit, as Irving dots a slashing James for a two-handed throwdown on their first possession of the game. But Detroit remained unfazed, as Cleveland held just a 5-point lead with 45 seconds remaining, and just 0.7 left on the shot clock.
Dellavedova finds Irving for 3. Oh, he puts it in! Kyrie Irving nails it! But they're going to review it.
From way deep in the corner, Kyrie laces an absurd dagger 3. He's pumped, LeBron's hyped, and the Cavs are up 3 games to none. And just as the series started, it was Uncle Drew who balled out in Game 4. And in the midst of a red-hot third quarter with the clock ticking down, the dude pulls up from 41 feet and hits nothing but nylon to put his squad up 3. But that wasn't it. With less than a minute to go in the fourth quarter, up by 1, Kyrie did it again.
Irving for 3. Oh, Kyrie Irving! Possibly another dagger.
Look at this man's face. Cold-blooded. LeBron's not surprised either. Kyrie was a demon this series, averaging 27 a game on lights-out efficiency on top of 4 dimes, a steal, and 2 daggers to the heart of Detroit. He was a cold-blooded assassin. Cleveland sweeps, and they're off to the second round. It was Cavs versus Hawks for the second consecutive season, and after Cleveland embarrassingly swept them last year, Atlanta was out for revenge. Too bad that meant absolutely nothing. In Game 1, Bron stuffed the stat sheet with 25 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and 5 steals, while Kyrie poured in 21 to take Game 1. And Game 2 wasn't even a competition. Cleveland went absolutely ballistic for an NBA record 25 3-point field goals as they blew out the Hawks by 25 to go up 2 games to none. Back at home in Game 3 though, Atlanta responded, taking a 6-point lead into the fourth quarter, which is where LeBron and Kyrie went psycho. As he does, the King relentlessly attacked the rim and cashed home routine spot-up threes, while number 2 dug into his bag for some highlight reel snipes off the dribble while dazzling the crowd with his one-of-one layup package. These two dudes were not to be messed with. I mean, they were under Atlanta's skin to such a degree that Jeff Teague shoved LeBron into the stands near the end of the game, and the man didn't even give a reaction. He's got the Hawks right where he wants them. Down to the final minutes of Game 4 on the verge of a sweep, the King was activated. He attacks the cup and his layup is goaltended to go up 1. The next possession, he hits Millsap with an array of jab steps before pulling up in his face to go up 3 and seal it. The LeBron and Kyrie duo were as deadly as it gets. They're now 8-0 through the first 2 rounds, as they're off to face Toronto in the Eastern Conference Finals. The only thing standing between the Cavaliers and a return to the NBA Finals was a 56-win Raptors squad, who proved to be a serious threat. But with the Cavs' two-headed monster at the peak of their game, the Raptors got sent back into extinction.
I can control my
Irving oohs and ahs from the crowd. Lobs it up and James throws it down. Kyrie Irving's jump shot is good. Gets him out of the way and scores easily. Blows past Lowry. Gets to the basket. Banks in the reverse. Flips the pass. And James still manages to track it down. James on the drive.
All those highlights were from Game 1, by the way. It was ridiculous. LeBron shook the entire building as he cocked back some monster tomahawk slams, while Uncle Drew had the crowd oohing and awing on their way to a 31-point massacre. This duo was as electrifying and dynamic as we'd seen in decades. They complemented each other to perfection. There wasn't a single thing they couldn't do on the basketball court. And Game 2 was further proof of that. LeBronto did it again with a 23-point triple-double as Kyrie tagged on 26, 4, and 3 to win by 19 and push their playoff record to 10-0. These dudes might go undefeated, a belief that didn't last long. The energy shifted up north as Toronto rallied to get themselves back in the series. And in Game 4, the Raptors' 1-2 punch into DeRozan and Lowry went stupid for 67 points in the win. Toronto's hit all the wind out of Cleveland, and in a shocking turn of events, this series is tied at 2. Fortunately, the Cavs caught their breath back at home, chewing up the Raptors and spitting them out in a 38-point thrashing to get within 1 win of the finals. They just have to do what they haven't been able to pull off all season long: win in Toronto. So in a Game 6 in the 6, Kyrie and LeBron dropped a silencer early.
Strong. Kyrie Irving with a steal. 3-on-1. Alley-oop to James. Beautifully executed off another fine defensive play.
A two-handed punch on the alley-oop from Kyrie set the tone for the game, and it was part of a 21-point first half for LeBron. And in the second half, he passed the baton to Kyrie as he turned up for 21 in the half, with some absurd shots that had you thinking he was playing horse out there, tallying 30 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, and 3 steals, alongside the Kings' 33 points, 11 boards, 6 dimes, and 3 blocks to win the series. These guys were flat out unstoppable as they booked their ticket to a second straight NBA Finals. And in true storybook fashion, they'll have a chance to rewrite history against the team that sent them home a year ago. It was the finals rematch everyone so desperately craved. The best duo in the NBA against the 73-9 Warriors, led by the unanimous MVP. Statistically, Cleveland had one of the greatest teams